The murder of 29-year-old man at Nakpanduri in the northeast region has sparked concerns about the failure of the state to provide adequate security protection for the people in the area. The deceased Suk Fendeb was dragged out of his room and butchered to death by two men following a misunderstanding between them at a drinking spot. The incident brings the number 6 people killed similarly in the town in the last 3 years. There are also rising cases of armed robbery and smuggling of contraband goods from neighboring countries. The residents are calling on the Inspector General of Police to ensure the return of police personnel for timely protection of lives and properties in the town.
Police assistant and was awaiting his posting. On the third day, the deceased and his uncle at the drinking spot got into a petty scuffle with two biological siblings, Yao Solomon and his junior brother Labik Tete. The scuffle was quickly resolved by the intervention of the owner of the drinking spot and some elders who advised them to leave the place. However, at about 4:30 p.m. after leaving the drinking spot, the two siblings armed themselves with machetes and a shotgun and attacked the deceased and his uncle at their house. The deceased was stabbed multiple times in his forehead, right chest and stomach. His uncle who was with him was also stabbed severally, but he survived after he was rushed to the hospital. Here is his horrific account of the tragedy.
So we came home here. This was the trouser I was wearing. So my bottom removed, and I removed the trouser. I was just sitting down here on the floor here. So I was to do my medicine. So immediately I hear they just opened the gate. Pow! Today is today. You people, this is your end of the end of your day. We will kill you people. Sakoka removed knife, and the junior brother Tete, he also removed knife. And Sakoka pulled in his shirt like this, and he was showing me something. And it's just resemble like bulletproof. He told us that he's well protected. He don't fear gun, he don't fear knife. And my uncle was also trying to come out. Immediately, he's to come out, and the senior brother Sakoka come together with the knife to choke him, and he hold on with the knife and he throw him down. Immediately he throw him down, and I was standing over there. Tete used his knife and come and choke my guy here. That was why I also ran in to hold Tete with fight. Tete was struggling to also kill me. So this is how it started. This is 1, this is 2. And this is 3. And the senior brother to get chance and choke the stomach. And as he choke him, I hear my guy scream, "Oh, he killed me." So when I was coming, he pushed him like this and he fall. I see intestine was out.
The two siblings after the attack tried to get out of the town to hide, but the junior brother Labit Tete was arrested on the same day as he was fleeing to Sakogu. His accomplice senior brother was also arrested days later around Nalerugu. They have since been detained at the police station in the district capital Bumpurgu for nearly 2 months after the incident. The family of the deceased wants the police to speed up their investigation to ensure the prosecution of the culprits.
We lost a great son. We were not on our own minds. So what we want is this. We don't have weapons. We don't have anything to do, because we want the authorities to work according to the law of the government. So they be prosecuted and jailed.
When somebody moving from his house to attack the other and even destroy his life, then we want peace. Government should intervene and then let us know the truth so that they can also be picked for life.
We now see that it is more or less delaying. So we are appealing to the Ghana Police Service to fast track things and then make sure that the case is taken to the High Court so that justice would be done. I must say that the family is not happy with the way the people are still at Bumpurgu police station.
The law is one. Murdering case is just to go for jail. And that is all. But we are not happy in a way because they've delayed them so much. I don't know what they wanted to interrogate or what finding they want to make again. And they are still keeping them at Bumpurgu. That one we are not happy.
I've been joined by my colleague Ilyasa Tanko, who is the correspondent for the Northeast region. I've also been joined by DCE of the area, Joseph Lukman, for the Bumprungu Nakpanduri area. Let me start with you, Ilyasa. What's the situation currently as we speak?
We know that the two persons have been arrested. And they are currently being detained at the Nakpanduri police station. What is happening currently in the town is that...
Let's try and fix Ilyasa's line properly, and then we'll get him back on the line. Let me speak with you, DCE of the area, Joseph Lukman. I'm grateful for your time, sir. Has this incident come to your notice? Hello, Mr. Lukman. Mr. Lukman, kindly unmute for me.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Great. I can hear you loud and clear.
Good. Thank you so much. Yes, this incident has come to my notice, and the district police commander, with the help of the the witness, they were able to get the suspect, and according to the police commander, docket and everything was prepared, and they are being processed in court. So what we did was to talk to the family to have a little bit patience whilst they allow the law to take for them to follow the due process to ensure that the justice is being done.
So we are told that this is number 6 of these kinds of murders in the area within the space of 3 years. What have you done about this all this while?
Yes, this kind of, let me say, malpractices or bad incident is as the result of this inadequacy visibility of the police. But what I've done is that there was a police station in Nakpanduri which has been closed down for over 14 years now, but we've been able to renovate the police station. We've been able to furnish the police station, and we applied to the IGP, through district police commander and regional police commander. Then instruction was given for the district police commander to inspect the project and submit an inspection report. And it was done because the police commander, together with my district coordinating director and the engineer, they did the inspection, and the report has been duly submitted. So last week, my district police commander informed me that they will be sending us policemen to be stationed in Nakpanduri now. And Minister for Interior has also given us an assurance that they will be giving us some number of FPU policemen. Some will be stationed in Nakpanduri, others will go and augment the Bumprungu team.
All right, Ilyasu is back on the line. Ilyasu, paint a picture for me how the town is looking right now.
Well, many people are really not shocked. Many people are really shocked, but they are not surprised. As you put it before the DCE, this is about the steep time that someone has been killed in this manner. And so they have been concerned about the failure of the state actually to provide adequate security protection for the people there. And so the people are now asking the district authorities to ensure that the police station that the district chief executive has just mentioned should be put into use. Actually, this particular police station was closed down some 14 years ago over the activities of the notorious bandit leader Johnson Combien and his gang. Since then, there have been less police presence, and there have been multiple crimes being reported in this particular community. And so as part of the measures to reestablish the state security presence in this particular community, that is why the district assembly decided to build this particular police station to ensure that the police are present. Actually, there are less than 10 police officers in the whole of the Nakpanduri area,
And these police officers are also currently occupying an old teacher's bungalow there. So it's really a very deplorable situation as far as security is concerned in the Nakpanduri area. And this particular death has renewed the protest or the calls by the people to ensure that they are given adequate state protection.
How are residents responding to this, Eliasu?
Well, we know that the Nakpanduri area is faced with a lot of security problems. As you mentioned, we have rising cases of armed robbery. We also have rising cases of communal violence linked to chieftaincy and land disputes. And quite recently, the area, as we understand from the national security sources, is also currently facing threats of terrorism, because the national security told us that the camp in that area, they have noticed that some armed men are trying to occupy that particular area. And so all this is what is making the residents in the area very apprehensive. And like I said, they are now calling on the state authorities to, first of all, ensure that the police station that have been built for over 2 years now will be commissioned and put to use.
Mr. Lukman has indicated to me that police is investigating. Have you heard anything from the police? I mean, any word from the service?
It's been very difficult. Yesterday, myself, I was in Bunkurgu, but because of the gag order by the IGP, the police in this particular region have not been speaking to the media. But my understanding is that these two culprits or suspects are currently being detained at the Bunkurgu police station, and they are going prosecution at the Nalirgo district court.
Well, Mr. Lukman is also here with me. He hasn't left yet. Mr. Lukman, I'm asking about DISEC. What has DISEC done so far about the situation, especially when we're told it's been happening for about 3 years now?
Yeah, DISEC is on East Coast. We've had some support of 2 motorbikes from the regional police command, which is helping. We also have 2 of our vehicles that do patrols in Bunkrugu and Nakpanduri township stretch. And then we have FPU, about 6 policemen. But now they are adding about 37. That will be coming. And when they come, most of them will now be in Nakpanduri. What we did was, during the Christmas up to now, we requested for some numbers, and they sent us some 8 constables. And they are stationed in this particular police station that we are talking about. Not being operationalized as a police station, but they are staying at that place to augment the visibility and then day-to-day work. Meanwhile, they report back to Bunkrugu police station. So what I can indicate is that we have regular monitoring, regular meetings, and then we engage the community leadership to tell us whatever they suspect or any incident that they think if we don't attend to. And we want to also indicate that DISEC alone will not be able to resolve this kind of bad behavior. We are calling on the community leadership and the youth to volunteer information on time. We also have a military detachment in Bunkrugu. They've even increased their numbers now. And they've given them about 5 motorbikes, and they patrol in Nakpanduri, Bembagu, enclave up to the Bunkrugu, that's the district capital. But if you look at the nature of Nakpanduri, it's another town. The scarp stretches throughout. So we really need the police station to be what? Operationalized. Like I indicated, we've done our work as a district. We're waiting on the police administration to operationalize, send their team to come and stay there, so that to work, so that we can support them with whatever thing we can, so that these particular things can be stopped.
With the latest incident, Eliasu indicated that it's been difficult getting information from the police. I mean, being the DCE, have you heard anything from the police?
Yes, for me, they told me, and then they suspect that they picked. So, and they said they are doing investigation, and then they've gone to court. So for whatever they are doing, it's not everything that they can just come and open to the public. So for me, I know they are doing their work at the moment. We are waiting to see what the court will do. And the family of the late is supporting in the police with whatever information that they also have.
All right. I'm grateful for your time. Joseph Lukman is VTE of Bumbrungu, and Eliaso is our correspondent there. He's been bringing us some updates. Let's